Welcome. This is Atcoin Day Trading, Ethereum, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 5. So today I'm going to take a look at Ethereum with you. I'll start with taking a look at the Ichimoku cloud. And once that is done, we'll talk about the wave count of the last development on Ethereum. So if you're day trading, that's important information for you. If you're day trading Ethereum, then you want to know that. So I will go through those steps with you today. First, I have to show you my disclaimer, as always. So now you see my disclaimer, and I'm inviting you to read it. The link is in the description, and my risk warning. Same goes for my risk warning. And if you're interested in my services, I'm providing live Elliott wave updates. You will receive 1 to 3 updates a day on Bitcoin. So it's on Bitcoin BTC. And if you're interested, you just have to join my free Telegram group and tell me that you're interested, and I will provide you the instruction how to become a member. Bitcoin is the key to understanding the crypto markets. If you know if the price of Bitcoin goes up, then you know that the likelihood that every other altcoin will go up is very high. And when you know that Bitcoin is going down, you also know that the likelihood of other cryptos following to the downside is very high. So BTC is the key to understanding the crypto markets, and I highly recommend you to become a member of the group. You will be a member of my Telegram channel and my Telegram private group, where you can discuss, which I call my help desk, where you can ask me questions and discuss trading ideas with other traders. So I highly recommend it to you if you're interested in trading or just investing and want to know what's going on in the crypto market regarding price. It will cost you 20 USD a month, but it's worth it. And that being said, the next thing you can do for me is, for the free work that I will provide you today, is a like and comment, because I always like reading your comments, and especially when they are kind. And it's a nice thing hitting the like button for me. So if you want to do something in exchange for this free content that I'm providing to you, then don't forget to like and comment. And now we jump into Ethereum. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Ichimoku. On Ichimoku, as you can see right now, we are the super trend is trendless, which means that we are below between these two lines. Directional movement is bearish, but that's not that important. It only gives you the strength of the movement. And Ichimoku is bearish. So Ichimoku is bearish because we are below the cloud. So we are still in a very bearish position on Ethereum, looking at Ichimoku. So what needs to happen next is that we need to manage, if you want to turn bullish, we need to manage to go above the upper line of the super trend. Then we will get a cross here between the Tenkan Sen and the Kijui. Just as you had bearish cross here, you would get a bullish cross if you get that, if price goes higher. And then we have to manage to go through the cloud. And that's quite some work because the cloud is thick. So all that is not looking too good. And the last thing is that the lagging span is beneath price. So here we have to cross the price, and then we have to get over those resistance, which are the super trend, and here the Kichuin Sen. And if we manage that, and then it would be also nice to cross the cloud, but that's the last step. That's the last thing that will happen. So for now, price had at least needs to go above resistance and to go higher. If we can't manage that, then it's probable that the low is not in and that we still have lower to go. So we'll see how it looks on the Elliott wave count. But if I only look at Ichimoku, it's not looking too bullish for now. I would not take any. I would only be looking for short position here if the wave count confirms it. Until we manage to go to break out of the cloud and turn bullish, I would only be looking for short positions. Here, as you can see, you broke below the cloud and you stayed below it for a long time and could not even take out any resistance in a meaningful way. So Ichimoku is ETH on Ichimoku is in a very best position for now. And now let's see what the Elliott wave on ETH tells us. So the Elliott wave had a top here at 48.68, which was wave 5 of 1. And then we started an ABC correction, which formed a wave W. And then you get an X wave after W. And the X wave was a triangle. This one, A, B, C, D, and E, which is a triangle. Here, as you can see, it's a contracting triangle. And then you broke out of the triangle for the last wave, which is wave C. I mean wave Y. Since I've labeled it WX and Y, I could also have labeled it an A, B, and C, which would be the same thing. So the last wave down for wave C, I mean wave Y, no, it's not the same thing. Sorry, I'm mistaken. And that's actually, it's a good mistake, so it will teach you something. The last wave for wave Y from the X wave up here, the Y wave down here, will subdivide into an A, B, C, which are 3 waves. And only the C wave we subdivide into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waves. Now, if I would have labeled it instead of a double B, an A, B, C, then I'm expecting 5 waves for the C wave and not an ABC. Here I've put an A, B, C, as you can see. But if I'm putting a C wave as the last wave, then there's a difference between a C wave and a Y wave. The C wave will have 5 waves in it, and the Y wave will have 3 waves in it. So it's not the same thing. The Y wave will have 3 waves in it, just as I labeled it, and the C wave will have 5 waves in it. So I've labeled it a Y wave in order to be able to only put 3 waves in it. And it's only the C wave of the Y wave which has 5 waves in it. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to take a look at that on the 1-hour chart to zoom in and take a closer look at the last move. So on the 1-hour chart, So I'm just arranging stuff. And now I'm going to talk about the last move, the C wave here. From here to maybe somewhere around here, or even a little lower. But and the C wave subdivides into 5 waves, as I told you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right now, we are accomplishing its 4th wave. And it is possible that the 4th wave subdivides into a triangle. So we get one more triangle, and it's again, it should be again a contracting triangle. And the contracting triangle will have 5 waves in it, and A, B, C, D, E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves in it. And since it's a contracting triangle, the C wave cannot go above the top of the A wave, which is at 32, 3,212. So we can, the C wave cannot exceed that price level. Now, what happens if it does exceed that price level? I will have to think about a different count. Maybe this is wave 5, and we have bottomed. I have to think about a different count. Maybe this is wave 4 up here, and down there we have wave 5. So I have to think about a different count if it is not a triangle. And the contracting triangle at least will be invalidated if we go above that level, 3,212. And then if we get a C wave, we still have to do a D wave and an E wave. And from there, we would get 5 more waves down for the last 5th wave. Yeah, and that would be in the bottom. So that's my count on ETH. And since I have talked about everything I wanted, I can stop the intervention here and wish you a nice day. I'll see you maybe tomorrow for one more altcoin intervention. And then in maybe next week, I'll do again take again a close look at Bitcoin for free. So I'm also, as always, recommending you to become a member of my private Telegram group, because you never know what will happen with YouTube. And it's always good to have a second way of communicating with me, especially if you are interested in trading. I would spend much more than $20 a month to have access to a brain of a trader and get his latest analysis and his latest updates about price. And I would do that if I'm just an investor, and even more if I'm a trader or wanting to become a trader one day. So for me, that's very useful information. My service that I provide to my private clients, and I highly recommend you, even if you don't want to spend the 20 USD a month, I highly recommend you to be at least a member of my public Telegram group, so to have a second way of communicating with me and know when I upload videos or when I put out any reflection about the market for free to everybody. So become a member of my public Telegram group. That being said, have a nice day and see you maybe tomorrow or the day afterwards when I do one more intervention. Bye-bye.